Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Facetime with Constance. I do have glossy lips, but I'm going in with more lip gloss because I am a lip gloss gal. And many of you are probably wondering, Constance, why are you speaking with a UK accent? I have no clue. I just really love to hear myself attempt to sound like a UK body. I want to know if it's believable. Tell me if this accent is believable. If you heard me at the grocery store, if this was the first time we met and you heard me speaking like this, would you believe that I am a UK body? What body? A UK body? How would someone from the UK say body? Body. Would you believe that I was a painting? Okay, so I just applied lip gloss because I'm a lip gloss fiend. I want to try to commit to doing this in my UK accent, but the issue is that my brain is fully committed and locked into British accent. All I'm hearing up here is British, 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 British. It is way too hard for me to go on a rant and do the British accent because anybody that knows me knows my brain goes a million miles a minute, and trying to share my regular thoughts with this challenge of doing an accent is entirely challenging. My brain is also trying to switch to Spanish, I think because I usually only ever use an accent when I speak Spanish, and my brain is not used to me doing anything other than a Spanish accent. And see, entonces, boy, I was going to just start speaking. Exactly. It's very hard, but I'm going to commit. What was I going to talk about? Me and my homegirl were talking about the fact that we don't like, well, not that we don't like makeup. We were never taught about makeup. Our mothers did not teach us about makeup. So we grew up very natural. We're still very natural. There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. There's nothing wrong with being natural. Like, do what you want to do. My homegirl was telling me, so as we were having the discussion, my homegirl was telling me that she is so used to being natural that she doesn't even need lip gloss. Like, she can go bare lipped and it doesn't matter. And that is where I drew the line, because although I am a natural gal, my lips must be glossy, okay? I stay with lip gloss. Pause. One thing I hate about a UK gal, like if I'm scrolling on TikTok, right? And this is so funny because I'm stealing their whole persona right now. But whenever I'm scrolling on TikTok and I hear a gal from the UK or Britain or wherever they're from, whenever I hear them, not from America, with an accent, but they try to use the same voice intonations and patterns that Americans use, I cringe entirely. And if there's anybody from the UK watching this right now, you are probably cringing at my attempt to be you right now. And I don't know if I'm giving Steve Irwin. It feels like I'm giving Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin. Okay, what was I talking about? So anyways, my homegirl was saying that she was switched back to American. No, we're fully committing because I'm training my brain to do what I want it to do when I want it to do it. I might have ADHD. I don't think I have ADHD for real, but I was talking to my home gal and she was like, Constance, you might have ADHD. And so now it's opened my mind to the possibility of the fact that I might not be now normal. Normal? Are any of us normal? What if we all have ADHD? And that is why I don't subscribe to medicine. But let's get back to the lip gloss conversation, because my friend was like, she doesn't use lip gloss. And I said, girl, what do you mean you don't care for lip gloss? My lips must be glossy at all times. I'm in my room going nowhere. But was I just going to throw on Vaseline? No. Sometimes I do. But at the end of the day, there's nothing better than a glossy lip. And I want to give a huge shout out to my best friend, Brianna, because when we were in middle school, she put me on to lip gloss. That is how much my mother did not teach me about makeup. I didn't even own lip gloss. Brianna taught me about it. Shout out to her. So, what is your favorite, if you were to look at your face right now, what is your favorite feature that you have? What do y'all think my favorite feature is? That is always a question that I ask people. I don't know why. I think I'm curious to see what they would think, because it's like, how do you choose? I will give you guys 5 seconds to decide what you think my favorite feature is. Do 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 do. So if you said that Constance's favorite feature are her eyes and her lips, you know me well. And if you didn't say either of those answers, it's okay, because like I said, how can you choose? So I absolutely love my lips. Absolutely love my eyes. I think my eyes and my lips compete for the hearts of everyone in the world. I don't know which one they're looking at when they're looking at me, but I know that they are mesmerized by something here. It might be the whole combination as a whole. But besides that fact, what was I asking you guys? What was I asking you guys? I am so funny acting. Let me tell you that. That's one thing about me. Like, I shout out to anybody that can put up with me because sometimes the mood don't be mooding. Like, I be having attitudes. And then one thing about me is I hate this about me because some people can hide their attitudes real well. Like, some people have attitude and you won't even know. If Constance has an attitude, you know Constance has an attitude, and it's up to you if you want to deal with it or not. I remember one time, I'll never forget. I was getting my hair done, but I didn't like the way it turned out. But I was getting ready to go out, and I was texting Brianna. I'm like, I'm getting my hair done, but I don't like it. I'm irritated. And she was like, oh, well, I don't want you to come if you're going to be in a bad mood. And I banged with her for knowing that, yeah, my mood was going to be tore up to the floor up because of my hair. Like, nobody was going to be able to enjoy the night with me if my hair ain't come out cute. But it came out cute. That's another thing about me. If you don't know me personally, I'll be having a little bit of anxiety from here to there. Okay, I think now I'm just putting on the lip gloss as like you know how like some people just smoke like oral fixation? Like, I think because I had the lip gloss in my hand, I'm just putting it on because I totally did not need lip gloss just then. But, okay. Oh, crap. What was I talking about? My hair? I get an attitude when my hair is not done. I get an attitude when my hair is not done. I'm funny acting. I don't know where I was going. It's okay. You guys, so let's have an honest and transparent moment right now. I always feel bad, like, complaining because I have a really good life. Like, I don't have any crazy, like, there's nothing crazy going on in my life. If you were to watch me every single day for 30 days, like, you would just be like, oh, okay, Constance, like, by like the fourth day, you'd be like, okay, so she does the same thing every day. Like, there's no surprises. There's nothing wrong with her life. Her life is like a normal life, like a good normal life. Like, this is what I would honestly call like blessed and highly favored. Not blessed in material, but like blessed in just like sanity and normalcy and predictability. Like, life is just not crazy. You know, I don't do crazy things. Crazy things don't happen to me. Glory be to God. But at the same time, I am a girl that has needs and wants. And when my needs and wants aren't met, I go ballistic, okay? Needs and want in the sense of, so you guys know, I love Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. And I think many Christians can probably agree with the sentiment that I'm about to share. You know, we talk about this idea of God's rejection being his protection. And while I don't argue and disagree with that, I will be one of the first to admit that the protection is kind of whack, question mark, humbly and respectfully. Like, sometimes it's just like, okay, I get that you don't want that from me, but like, I want it. You don't want to spoil me just a little bit, like, give it to me and then like, let it end in peace. Because like, you can control all things. Like, if you see, I don't even know how to talk about this without going too in depth about like what actually happened. I don't want to get too in depth in my life because he might could make something shake, and I don't want to jinx nothing. But I don't know. It's just like sometimes it's like you pray for things, you want things, you ask God for things, and it's just not happening. Or like you apply for something and it's just not happening, and it's like, damn, like what I gotta do to get what I want? Am I not doing something? It's like, obviously that's not the case. Question mark. I hope it's not the case. I don't know. Like, so this is my thing. I'm spoiled, right? And I think God does spoil me. And I just spoke about how I think my life is good. My life is great. I don't even think it's just factual. And so I'm spoiled in that way. And so when I don't get when I don't get other things that I ask for, it's like, now you know your daughter is spoiled and she wants everything that she wants. Why are you holding out right now? So anyways, the holdout leads me to believe that there's something better. But it's like, dang, when am I going to get the thing that's better? Why can't I get the better thing today? I'm tired of believing that this version of me will ruin what I'm asking for. I can't be that messed up. And if I am that messed up, let's speed up the personal development process. Like, what is going on, honey? So hopefully that sums up what's going on in my mind and with my relationship with Christ right now. It's just, oh, gosh. You will do exceedingly and abundantly above all that I can think of ask. I believe it. I know it. I'm just ready for it now. Please? Question mark? Do y'all get me? I don't know. He gets me. God hears me talk about it every day. And I know God be like, Constance, shut your behind up now. Like, you want to talk about the same thing every day. You don't want to talk about something else, but I don't know. No, I don't want to talk about something else. This is what I got right now. I can't ask for nothing else because I got everything else that I need. Glory be to God for doing his big one in my life. But it's just like, yeah. Y'all get me? Question mark? So, I'm going to visit a friend this weekend actually, and the thought of traveling always makes me anxious because I'm very particular about how I need everything to be when I go and when I return. Like, for instance, I don't like to come back from any trip, any vacation, anything, with a dirty room. Room needs to be clean. Everything needs to be perfect. And so that means that leading up to the trip, I have to deep clean. So that always stresses me out because it's like I just have so many things to do. My life is so busy right now, it doesn't even make any sense. I'm actually extremely busy, like too busy. I'm not even about to list out everything that I'm doing right now, but it's just too much shit. And it's like, cool, God is good, thank you, but I need a break. Oh my gosh. Let's get into the braces because you guys, I think my smile is coming along. I used to have the biggest, it's still pretty big. I used to have the biggest gap right here. And it's closing. I feel like I done had this face here for a minute. But the bottom line is, let's look at the smile. The braces are working! And I can't wait to see them come off. And I'm going to see if they'll like file everything down even. And of course get a teeth whitening. And get me some grills or tooth gems. And enjoy my beautiful smile. Okay, yeah, so I think we did talk a lot. We've talked enough. I didn't even tell you guys. I purchased the JT lip kit, and I have to do a review with you guys. I haven't even tried it yet. I need to try it, and we need to see if it hits. And, yeah. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I will say this, having these cornrows makes me want to cut all my hair off. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. Like, growing it is cool, but I really do think short is so mean. But the sad thing about short is, like, once you go short, you're locked in. The sad thing about long is, once you go long, you ain't short. I always say this. I wish I had different hair. So, like, you know how we can put on different clothes every day? I wish I could unscrew my head and put on a different head with a different hairstyle. Similar to wigs, except like I would like to just remove this whole head with these cornrows done just like this. Put it to the side, put on my head that has a pixie cut and rock it. Take that off, put on my head that has blonde hair, short blonde hair and rock it. Take that off, put on, you know what, you get what I'm saying? Like, why hasn't, I see all of the advances that technology has made. I see all of the advances medicine has made, and nobody has thought that we should devise a way to make it so that we can take our heads off and put on different heads with different hairstyles. It sounds extreme, but think about it. Even for the girls that do makeup, you beat your face today and boom, you love it, but you might not be able to replicate that same beat tomorrow. But with this idea that I'm talking about, you could take your head off with that awesome beat and save it for save it for next week. And then you beat all of the different heads that you have. Now, what would be the cost of the many heads? That is a $1 million question, but they should be free because it's you. But it's not. Are they working on cloning? I know they do already clone people. Not to get into conspiracy theories for real, but we all know they got a clone machine somewhere, and they cloning somebody right now as we speak. But let's just say cloning doesn't work. They probably should start putting those in the store so that we could buy those. How much would they be, though? The sad part about technology advancing is that you're only going to be able to access it if you're rich. God, when is my time coming? Not to clone, but to be rich? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I think we've talked enough. So I'm going to end the call. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next time. And Peace.